So on New Year's Eve, I know that we're already almost in February, but I went to a New Year's Eve party with my friends at my friend Vlad's apartment, and he invited...
Hold on, Keith.
Yeah?
Is this going to be something I don't care about?
It's about... Kyle just fist bumped me, and that's what this is about.
Oh.
There's just like...
We're going to talk about fist bumps?
Kinda. It's not really... It's about an asshole I don't like.
Strange energy.
And there's this kid, Josh Stone, and like the party was fun, but when Josh Stone
Josh Stone? The soul singer?
No, listen. Cut out that name because I shouldn't have said his whole name.
What? Oh, fuck him. If he's an asshole, fuck him.
Fuck him. He's an asshole. Josh Stone. It's probably a common name. Anyway, he like changes the
Couldn't
vibe.
possibly be.
He changes the vibe of how parties are by being just kind of like a weird, like jockey douche thing. But he hangs out with one of my friend's friends, so he gets invited to shit. And he got too
Is he like
drunk.
the kind of person who like shows up and it's like he doesn't realize that the party was 10 times better before he got there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but he'll get excited and he'll like put up the fist pound thing and I'll raise my hand and he'll just like punch your hand like super fucking hard.
Boom!
And then like I guess he's playing a game where the idea of a game is like you're not supposed to tell him, "Hey, stop, that hurts," or then you're a pussy.
It's not a game, but it's true. I don't know.
It's
Final rush.
super obnoxious.
Here we are at the final
Like,
rush. Hey, remember how fucked up and stupid hard this is?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's get into it. Is this the last Sonic thing?
Yeah.
Man, this game is way shorter.
Yeah, I know. Remember, I told you I beat Sonic Adventure 2 Battle in like 4 hours.
Great. Anyway.
But here's the thing.
wanted to-
Here's the thing. On when man,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Anyway, I guess the...
Hold it. No, wait. Let me just finish saying this. I was gonna say, playing this in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was way easier than game over. It was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. But now I'm
You're prepared for it to be way harder?
I am preparing myself for this to be way harder because
And I feel like you're really
time we
driving-
did this,
Yeah.
first time we did this took us like a long ass time.
a long ass time. I just want to make it clear, like, I'm glad that you're driving the point home, because most people, almost everybody on Earth that has played this game, played it on a GameCube. So when you see us doing this, and we're not doing things
And
right,
then we can
you
almost-
have to, like, this game is almost, like you can feel in your bones how much more difficult it was. Because I've played it on both.
Yeah.
Oh, but I haven't played it all the way through on the Dreamcast. I only played it, like, a
But
little
what's
bit,
even great is that even things that weren't different, we can like play it off like they were. Like, reason we did bad on this level is probably because it's Dreamcast
I don't know.
version.
I don't know if you know this, but in the Dreamcast version, Sonic's controls are reversed all the time. Like, it's
Yeah. Oh,
always-
yeah. You have to hold down for him to go forward. We didn't explain that.
and left for him to go right. It's super hard. And also, you have to
look at
hold
me.
the jump button for him to not jump. And every time you let go, he...
Oh, fuck! I tried to do a rail transfer and it went bad. And what's great about the level is how long it takes for him to...
Oh, wait, this...
Oh! Fuck, yes!
King, hit that! That was great.
That was amazing.
That was incredible.
That was...
And then you just, like, skipped half the level.
No, it wasn't that much.
Yeah,
It wasn't that much. Whoa,
He can do rail loops on his stupid soap
Boom.
shoes, but he can't transfer rails.
Oh, yeah. What? He can. It doesn't work super great. But this level...
I bet it's better than the GameCube.
Like, that's the thing. This level can be really hard, but it's also...
It looks really fun.
It's
It looks like a
one of the
fun
cool...
thing.
It's a really cool level.
Yeah. But I love, like, this is a place that was built by Robotnik, right?
See, like, that was the thing. Like, sorry.
Was this the thing that was built by Robotnik? This,
I don't know.
because, like, if it was, I have to imagine, like he had to have known that Sonic had these soap shoes.
No, brand new shoes.
No, but I mean,
No.
like,
No, he
but also
didn't know.
brand new space obstacle, right? But, like, he was like, I know Sonic has these soap shoes.
Oh, no.
So
No.
maybe my next death trap should try to incorporate that somehow. Like, I have to,
Like, like Dr.
playing
Robotnik,
on
he's a
Sonic's
dungeon
strength.
He's a dungeon master.
Yeah.
Like, he wants to set up, like, fair but challenging encounters for Sonic.
Yeah, like, the idea isn't for Sonic to lose, it's just to make it challenging for Sonic.
Yeah, I told you, he's like the Riddler. It's like, fuck, go back. Sound effects.
I want to talk about
No.
New Year's Eve again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it like to qualify that like every single friend that I have is a big smoker and a big drinker, and by smoke I mean both cigarettes and marijuana. And I don't do any of those things, and I'm fine with that.
You're saying they smoke marijuana cigarettes.
They smoke marijuana cigarettes, and then they also smoke Marlboro Lights, and also they drink a lot.
Oh,
and I'm fine with
one
that.
of those three things is totally fucking dumb.
Yeah. Well, yeah, one of them is way more dumb than the other ones. And that was fucking weird. And I'm fine with that. But
Well,
like,
that was fucking
they get to a point where when they're encouraged by shittier people that I don't like to drink more,
Oh, yeah.
it's just like not fun anymore.
Yeah, I got you.
Because it doesn't become having conversations while they're drunk and laugh at my jokes more. It's just like drinking and then talking about drinking, or smoking and talking about smoking. Like it's like it doesn't leave me any room to participate because they've started using these things to
Now hold on a second.
actually talking.
Just a suggestion.
Yeah.
Have you tried smoking and drinking?
No, I don't want to do that.
Oh.
That's not a thing I want to do.
Sounds like you're being inflexible.
That's probably not true. I mean, no, that probably is true that I'm being inflexible, but it probably like. Kyle, you smoke and drink
I do.
marijuana, cigarettes, and alcohol.
Wait, what?
When you smoke marijuana,
You don't know who's listening to this, Keith. I can't believe you would do this to me.
and drink alcohol,
You don't ask me anything.
substitute actual conversation like, "Hey Keith,
right,
let
no.
me tell you
And-
about my new bong."
And
Like,
do you know why?
Hey, listen,
Do you know
Kyle, I
why?
don't smoke. Why?
I don't have a new bong.
Yeah.
No, I'm a fucking gentleman.
Okay, how about this? Keith, you remember how you don't smoke? Like, yeah. Well, I still want to talk to you about this head shop I went to and this cool bong I saw. Like,
Dude, it was shaped like the Grim Reaper.
shaped like the Grim Reaper.
It had a glass scythe coming out of the top.
They had like this thing where you could like mix and match like pieces to the bong.
Man,
And,
you know
like,
what?
I got this sweet black one and put on this yellow one with like these like tinted black, and it was super cool. And like the lady that worked there was like, "We're not allowed to save stuff, but I'll save this for you because I think it's cool."
See,
What are you talking about? It's just classwork. Stop it.
the thing that makes me feel like an asshole now is that
Yeah?
you mentioning that actually made me want to talk about like a bong that I saw.
But it's such a it's like you're just talking to me about vases. It's just a vase for
Yeah,
water.
I don't get
like.
Well, okay. The thing that I'm gonna say is kind of in defense of that, though.
Yeah?
Is that I guess this doesn't really work because you don't smoke pot or anything. But I was recently at like someone's house who deals a lot. It's
Yeah.
like. And so they're just like huge potheads that like do all this like fancy. It's like you know how Will Smith is, not Will Smith the actor, Will Smith from Tested.com.
Will Smith from Tested.com.
You know how Will Smith is with coffee?
Yeah.
Like they're like that but with weed and stuff. And I thought it was so funny because
They're Pineapple Express with weed.
what am I saying here? It's like I saw the bong that they used, but it's like all these people that like where they make some kind of like weird sport about buying like the most obnoxious bong possible. Like it looks like the Grim Reaper, and then you turn it this way and it's like a shark's head. Like this one, it like didn't look like anything, but it was like. It's like you could tell they were serious because it was so utilitarian. It was like you looked at it and you're like, I don't even know what this is, and then you used it and you're like, this is amazing.
But it's like
I just got game over.
you did. So here's an analogy. I was listening to a podcast, the Todd Glass Show, and they were talking about people who like don't listen to you in conversations where they're like, "Hey, do you follow college football?" No, I don't follow football at all. Well. Arkansas has this one guy. Like,
Yep.
I just told you I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't want to hear about your sports thing.
Exactly.
Like, you know that I don't smoke. I don't know what you're talking about, but you still have to share with me this thing that I don't. I'm not against.
Let me tell you.
That's why all my friends that I hang out with do this, and I'm not really bothered by it. It's just when you clearly aren't thinking about the other half of this conversation, and you just want to regurgitate a thing
Yep.
that is
Keith,
only about you.
Let me
Yeah?
tell you about Solid Snake's latest adventure.
Okay. I don't play. Wait, hold on. But I don't play those games, so I don't really
Listen,
know.
okay, so there's this guy named Ocelot, and he's a villain.
No, I don't
Dude,
have
you
those
can't
systems.
even. He made his fingers into guns, and then he was like,
Yeah.
bang.
Well,
bang.
okay. Yeah.
And then.
Great. Now what? Now what? Like, it's like I've been socially handicapped. Like
Oh, why?
And I guess
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna get
Yes.
it.
Oh my God. Holy shit. If you get this is the coolest game.
Yes. Oh. No, no. Oh no.
You ruined it.
Oh no. Oh, I can control him.
And
as he's burning up.
I feel like I'm being like a shitty friend talking about like this is a stupid thing my friends do where they don't include me. And it really is that I'm the one in the corner.
God,
I'm the one in the corner not being able to participate. Like I'm the only one. But it's not about the Wii.
I'm
or what
sure
they're talking
everyone
about.
gets it.
It really is about being socially handicapped. Like you've literally not allowed me to have a side of the conversation.
I feel you, dog.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Some might say get better friends.
but I like my friends. They're like they're the funniest.
Are they good
people.
friends or are they the best ones you have right
They're
now?
the best ones I have right now.
There you go. Man, really?
No, they're good.
Learned a lesson, only go straight.
Yeah, only go straight. Never go gay.
That's right, never.
Never go Todd Glass.
Never go Todd Glass.
Always be.
Never go full glass.
Never go full
Always
glass.
Glass half empty.
That was a good movie, right? Tropic Thunder.
I'm gonna be honest, I made a reference to that movie without ever actually having seen it.
It's like a solid,
I hear it's
forgettable, really funny comedy.
I hear it's good.
Yeah, it was like it's like a watch me and my funny friends dick around on screen movie.
Hey, I'm not against that.
Yeah, me neither. I heard, speaking of...
Whoa!
Never mind. I don't know what I'm speaking of.
Alright.
No!
No! Hey, I'm
Yeah?
gonna tell you,
Oh, what have you been reading in your Kindle?
I was just gonna talk about, there's a cool book that's about the history of video games, but I just think it's funny for how long the title is and also how loaded it is.
Tell me the title so that I can tell you if I've heard of it.
Well, I've told you about it.
Oh, is it the one from the PAX lady?
Oh no, that's Reality is Broken.
Okay.
But this one, it's just called The Ultimate History of Video Games. But that's its abbreviated title. Its full title is The Ultimate History of Video Games from Pong to Pokemon and Beyond. The stories behind the games that touched your heart and changed a generation, or something like that. And that's the entire. So if you go to the Amazon page for that book, it says that whole book. It's like it's not even like there's no colon involved.
like you're not a big nonfiction reader, right, Kyle? You're not
No.
super into biographies and like history books. That's kind of like par for the course for nonfiction.
Really?
Is having like super long
Okay, my
subtitles.
bad. I take it back.
But no, but that's
Though-
even for that.
Yeah, and it did occur to me. It's like they just really wanted to get Pokemon in the title. Like,
Yeah.
how can we get Pokemon in the title of this book?
Right.
But it's really good. But and again, I don't read a lot of nonfiction, so I don't know how par for the course this is. But it's weird how it basically reads like the script to a documentary. Like there's like the narration that's just telling you like events of what happened, and then it's just interspersed with like clips or excerpts from interviews of people who are involved with the thing that's currently being
That's
talked about.
definitely a type of thing. Like
is
that's but my favorite kind of nonfiction is narrative nonfiction.
Right.
Which is basically like you take a thing and turn it into
a narrative.
Into
I got
a
it.
narrative. They're way more interesting to read.
Yeah.
By the way, one of my favorite nonfiction books that I think you might like a lot is it's called Born Standing Up, and it's Steve Martin's autobiography, or it's one of it. He has two autobiographies, I think, and it's the one about how it spans from like when he was a young kid to when he decided to quit stand-up and why.
I see.
And it's really fucking good.
Okay.
Like it's also one of my favorite books. Like he's definitely one of my favorite authors, Steve Martin. The guy's got it locked down.
I do definitely recommend Ultimate History of Video Games because it's weird. You would think there would be more than one, but there really is not any.
More than one Ultimate History?
Yeah, like there's like I've heard good things about Game Over, which is like the history of like Nintendo.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Which-
But it stops after like GameCube or something. Or it starts at stops at
that's-
Game. Like, it doesn't include Wii.
That's it was written before that.
Right, exactly.
And like I mean
Which
that's
makes it completely invalid in like
Well,
what
no,
people
I mean-
consider Nintendo.
no. NES, dude. People know the NES. Come
That's
on.
true. That's true. But
Boop, 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 boop.
But
Everyone
people know
knows
the
that.
NES, but can you tell me more people played the NES and played the Wii?
Yeah.
Really? You think so?
You'd have to look up the numbers. It's not like definitive. The NES was super popular.
It was super popular, but I don't know. But
You know,
like,
it's like here's the thing.
like it was super popular with kids, but like the Wii is super popular with kids and with their parents.
No,
and
it's
with,
not
like, their,
the same though, because kids also have Xboxes and PS3s.
Not when the NES was around.
Fuck you. But like, there's more variety now. Like when the NES was big, like
It was NES and it was
the
Genesis.
thing. No, it was NES and it was Master System and a couple other things.
Well,
but
then-
you know, it was like
Genesis.
the people that had Master Systems were like. Like they were like the sad dumb kids who either got the wrong thing for Christmas or were stupid enough to ask for the wrong thing. Like,
Right. I'm not gonna say the NES was a way better system than the Master System. You did not make that.
there we go. It's you have to crouch. I forgot about that.
Do you?
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it's a really good thing. It's the ultimate history of video games goes from before video games, and it talks about like pinball and how that kind of started the arcade business, which was what video games were for a really long time.
Yep.
You know, it goes into a fucking god damn it. You know, and then it goes into Atari, and then I didn't get past Atari. I got near the end of Atari, so I really didn't read that much of it. But
Right.
it's really good. And then it goes to fuck.
Goes to fuck? What?
I know it at least goes past the Dreamcast era. I know that.
Right.
I don't know how far it goes though. But not into the current generation because I knew that it existed before then.
Kyle, you know Penny Arcade.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of people watching know Penny Arcade.
Yeah, that's probably a thing.
I want to talk about Chris and Scott and Chris show.
Uh-huh. I never watched past the second episode.
Really?
No.
That, like,
Or maybe third.
I don't know how scripted that is. I have to assume that it is, because what it feels like is it feels like
Sorry.
it feels like there's a rough outline and then it's like an improvised thing.
That seems like that's probably what it is.
If that show is what I believe, and there's a plot outline and then there's improvisation, those guys are like super hilarious improvisers.
Yeah.
Like they're really good.
It's almost a shame that
It's almost a shame that they do a subpar webcomics instead of
Exactly. I was gonna say it's such a shame that they've been wasting their time with fucking like unfunny webcomics.
But like they really should be doing
Man,
improv. That is like the skill, like the natural skill that they have with just being funny with each other spontaneously.
Yeah.
Is like super impressive.
Yeah.
Like, because improv is a really hard thing to do right.
Keith,
Yeah?
would you like to hear about a strong memory of Sonic Adventure 2 that I haven't talked about yet?
Sure. If you're done talking about improv, I thought that's where we were going.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you know
Well, I
it?
kind of want to talk about this before I finish the level.
Okay.
There was like, there was this time when, like, me and you, like, our two families, or maybe it was just like me and my sister, and then your family or something. We went to like this house up in like Vermont or something.
Up in New Orleans, called the Rising Sun.
Fuck you.
It was the ruin of many poor boy and.
Do you remember this?
God, I
What I'm
swear
talking
I'm
about? We went to the house and
Yeah, there was a spiral staircase. We played Wheel of Fortune on the N64.
What?
We played Wheel of Fortune.
No,
Not that house?
that's a beach house.
No, because it was winter.
Yeah.
The beach house in winter? What are you talking about?
No. God, Keith.
Do you remember the house that I'm talking about with the spiral staircase and with
Forget it. I'll
Wheel of
talk about
Fortune?
it later.
All right. God, you're an asshole.
God, you are an asshole.
I just want to talk about that Wheel of Fortune game. Do you remember that?
I wanted to talk about Sonic Adventure 2.
All right, tell me.
The game that we're playing. No, no, it's too late.
All right,
Talk about it later.
You're talking about your story with the beach house.
No.
What are you fucking trying to tell me?
I don't know. Maybe.
What is this dollar bill trying to tell
Maybe
me?
we also played Wheel of Fortune. No, okay, all right. We got Chow Guard and stuff. It was also the time when I talked about when we printed out the Chow Fac, I think. We went up to like this, it was like someone else's house, but they had it up in like near like some ski mountain or whatever. So we went up there for the weekend to ski, but it was also right after Christmas. I had just gotten Sonic Adventure 2, so I brought the Dreamcast with me. And so it's like, of that weekend, like no memories whatsoever of skiing at all. But totally memories of like we did a bunch of chow raising stuff. That's when but you were also there.
All right.
We like beat Sonic Adventure 2 for the first time.
Tell me yes or no. Was there a spiral staircase in that house?
I don't think so. There was a spiral staircase in the beach house that we rented a bunch of times during the summer.
Because I remember, like, winter and snow and spiral staircase.
You know what? There might have been a spiral staircase. I take it back.
Like, and not like a real, like, I mean just like a skeleton of a staircase.
And that's the
And
beach
it was
house.
spiral. That's the beach house?
Yeah.
Because it was winter. It was for sure winter.
No.
And just all we did was play Wheel of Fortune on the N64.
Man, Wheel of Fortune on the N64 is pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, for the fact that it was Wheel of Fortune on N64.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to fuck up a game like that, right?
That's true.
Like, it's not... Like, I don't think the controls are very good. Like, there's fucking 2 buttons, whatever. Who gives a shit?
I'm sad you don't remember our weekend at the snowy
No
mountain
memory.
house of playing this
No,
game.
I remember the weekend at the Snowy Mountain House, but all I can associate with that is Wheel of Fortune.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Because that, to me, is so clearly in my head of, like, Weekend of Sonic Adventure 2. That and the fact that at night that house was terrifying. And there was, like, weird sounds coming from all locations, and it was terrifying to sleep in that house.
Yeah.
But then also Sonic Adventure 2. Come on, eat your fucking thing. Eat it.
Eat it.
Eat it. Oh. Eat it or I swear to God.
I like when he goes backwards.
Check out this motherfucker, he's swimming. Oh, I gotta do crab pool. I gotta see if he's ready for the task.
Ready
He's
for the
gotta be.
pool?
He's gotta be ready
for the CP?
Swimming.
For the OPCP?
Welcome to OC, bitch. Or this is how we do things in the OC, bitch.
That's how we do it in the
I think that's from the first episode of the OC. I don't know.
I don't know what that show is. I just know that it's like a thing.
You don't remember the OC?
It's just
it was
like-
like a teen soap opera.
All that I know about the OC is that it's like let's put 12 attractive teens in a TV show and
Yeah.
just have them say words or
Like
whatever.
that's like,
But I never saw it.
That's a formula that's never been done before or again.
It's like in my mind, because I've never seen an episode of either, but like the OC is the same thing as One Tree Hill and Beverly Hills 90210.
no, nothing.
Those are all the same thing.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess I don't know anything about One Tree Hill.
I don't know anything about 90210 or the OC or.
But yeah, I mean that's also like 90210 is a teenage soap opera.
I know that one of the ladies from.
No, you
hit
are
show-
not sleeping.
I know that one of the ladies
are
from the hit
not
show One Tree
sleeping.
Hill was the one that got like tons of plastic surgery and ended up kind of looking weird, right? I don't know.
No idea.
Hey Kyle, you want to talk about the things I know about
is One Tree Hill on the CW?
I don't know.
Because if it is, like, the CW is like part of some kind of pop culture, but it could not be farther outside like my sphere of.
You know what
of
show was
knowledge.
on the CW that was actually great? Reaper.
Reaper. I heard about that, never saw it.
Really good. Kevin Smith directed the first episode
Yeah,
of
the
it.
pilot.
The
That's
pilot.
why I've heard of it.
And that show was really funny. That was a great show. Basically, there's a kid, and
You see Mama Chow's killing it right now?
yeah, I see it.
Fucking killing it.
The plot is basically his parents, in order to, they couldn't have a child, so they made a deal with the devil that if they could have a child, when the child came of age, he would become the servant of the devil. So he
What?
became a great So they sold their child soul to
No
the devil.
one would
so they could have a
ever
child.
make that deal.
That's why it's a comedy.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
I didn't consider that part.
Yeah, and this thing doesn't seem grounded in reality.
Hey, speaking of which,
Yeah?
you should watch Stephen King's Storm of the Century, a miniseries.
Okay, but
No, not
so-
you. You've already seen it. I meant you, as in anyone listening.
Okay,
You
and
don't
so
remember
he has to become the Grim Reaper for the devil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Got you.
Yeah, and he goes and he hunts souls. It's really funny, and there's like a really funny relationship between him and the devil.
Have you seen Dead Like Me?
Yeah, I liked Dead Like Me. It was all right.
I really liked the first season, and then I never watched the second season.
I only saw like most of the first season. Have you ever seen the show Better Off Ted?
Mandy Patinkin?
I don't think so. I think I would recognize his warbly voice.
No.
You never cease to surprise me, Blue Hedgehog.
Let's pay attention. This is the end.
I thought that capsule you were in.
And
was
in
still-
You know, what can I say? I die hard.
Yeah.
I Die Hard 3.
It was a Chaos Emerald, wasn't it? But there's no way you could have activated the Chaos Control using an emerald that's fake. So, there's more to you than just looking like me. What are you, anyway?
What you see is what you get. Just a guy that loves adventure.
Sonic
Yeah,
Adventure.
Sonic Adventure.
I see. But you know, I can't let you live.
Yep.
Your adventuring days are
Because
coming
he
to
can't
an
let him
end.
live because
You know, he just knows.
no, he can't let him live because
You know, he can't let him live.
it would get in the way of him doing
Boning Maria, his dead ghost girlfriend? I don't know, what?
you know what Maria would say right now if she were alive and could see what Shadow was doing?
Stop being evil, I loved you once?
She would say, 2 stone statues, the door to the past.
2 stone statues.
This boss fight is weird and like kind of dumb and weird.
Yeah, it should just be like a race, right?
It's not though.
Because he just keeps on warping in front of you.
Ah. This is the ultimate.
Man, he does have some dumb catchphrases.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
Game
dumb.
over. Game over, the
man.
story of Nintendo. Oh, what I meant to say about Nintendo is that you're saying, like, Game Over doesn't have anything about the Wii. But, like, the rise of Nintendo with the NES is way more interesting than anything else Nintendo's ever done.
That's true. But I thought that it was. I didn't know that it was about the rise of Nintendo. I thought it was about the, like a chrono. Like,
Let's talk about Super Mario Sunshine, all right? Whatever.
wait, yes or no? What?
No.
Okay.
Like, the GameCube is, like, easily the least interesting part of Nintendo's history.
100% true. Pikmin 2, though. That is a great game.
Man, it's so good.
Yeah, it is.
So fucking good. Yes! Go!
Go, Sonic, go. Is that a thing?
No.
Oh, it's Go Gadget Go.
No! Go, Gadget, go!
Man, Matthew Broderick nailed that role, right?
I don't really remember anything about that movie, but I'll just say
I remember
nah.
it being pretty good, but like, you're right. It, like, in retrospect, it probably was a pretty terrible movie.
This is the ultimate.
Why is him saying this is the ultimate give off like a weird Digimon vibe? What is that
Because ultimate is one of the levels of Digivolution.
about? Okay. Man,
Digimon is so fucking good.
here's the weird thing about
Take your
Digimon.
Pokemon and shove it, motherfuckers.
Here's the weird thing about, like, I learned to appreciate Digimon way later than, like, I didn't even like it when I was a kid. But there was a summer a couple years ago where I was really sick.
years ago?
Yeah, like when I was 16 or 17.
Okay.
Yeah, like probably like 3 or 4 years ago, where I was really sick, like, and I was in bed all week, and I was like, I can't do anything except watch things. So I was like, maybe I should rewatch the first season,
Did it.
aka 100 episodes of Pokemon, and I loved it. And then I was like, maybe I should give Digimon a chance. Watch the first season.
You watched 100 episodes of Pokemon as a teenager.
And I watched the first season, which is 45
I
episodes.
mean, there's
or
not
so
even
of
like a
Digimon.
narrative thread through Pokemon.
Well, I watched the X-Files as a teenager, and there's not a narrative thread.
That's
well,
because the X-Files was good.
the Pokemon show is pretty good.
Sonic,
I watched it and I didn't regret
but
it.
it's for children.
It's for children, sure. But like, so is the Muppets, and I love the Muppets.
Awesome job, Tails.
Sonic!
Now he can do Chaos Control too. What?
Man, we're like a weird Death Star thing.
Well, that's always. I mean, Death Egg. It was always a Death Star thing. You know.
But it never looked so much like a Death Star.
Oh
cut
no,
in half.
it did though. Like,
Oh, yeah, no,
the
you're
Death
right,
Egg,
it
the
did.
Death Egg was literally just the Death Star, but with 2 dishes.
You're right.
And those 2 dishes were eyes.
Yeah. You were saying
Hey,
Death Egg, and I was in my brain. I was
thumbs
like, egg
up.
carrier.
buddy.
Is it my turn?
After we listen to this awesome song,
You know what song this isn't as good as?
What?
Open Your Heart.
Well, yeah, but no one said that. This isn't Live and Learn.
Yeah.
This is pretty good, though. I can get behind this.
This is pretty good.
Whatever.
Man, I'm like running out of things to say. Not yet, though.
We've said a lot of things.
We've said so many things. We've said more in the last 3 hours than we have in almost every other.
I can say this, though.
Yeah?
I had hopes for Sonic Adventure 2 going by faster
Yeah.
than it did, and it didn't go as fast as I wanted.
But it's already... We're almost done with it, and it's still like less than a quarter the length of Sonic Adventure.
But that, I think it just feels more like that.
There were
I
20
think it's-
parts to Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, but that was because we recorded Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure took us like a month and a half. I mean, like, there was like a month and a half spread out between us starting it and us finishing it.
Yeah.
And we, for a while, because we couldn't record, we had to slow down to one episode every other day.
Right.
And this one we're doing one every day.
All right, skip this shit.
All right, fine. Being a fucking
Just do a
downer
couple
over
dark
here.
episodes.